Hey, it's Mr. Run once again. This time I got another package from, of course, limited run of Yakuza Kiwami 2 and Yakuza 3 Remastered Collector's Edition. Unlike the last video I did of limited run, I'm not gonna be opening the boxes. I already just pretty much opened everything right now, so I just want to make the video not as long as the previous one, since I was ranting about, like I said, limited run, and of course now that Sega and RGG had kind of fumbled with the Yakuza 20th anniversary, in which they delisted Yakuza 0, the original one, and decided to put the director's cut, which not a lot of people are a fan of because of the added cutscenes, the voice cast, especially with Young Ye as Kiryu, and probably they prefer the US theme song that was in the they couldn't get the rights for the original song that they used for the Japanese version, which they put back for this director's cut. So I'm pretty much gonna be just showing off the items in this collector's edition. So starting with Kiwami 2, and before that, of course, we have the little Dragon of Dojima, spine that you could put next to the other collector's editions to make the, dragon right now. So right now I'm just gonna open and show differences. So what we're gonna do with this one, like as usual, has the Dragon of Dojima tattoo on it. Got Kiwami 2. So first, before I open the game, I already opened the contents. So we got the usual acrylic standee. Okay, with Kiryu. It's gonna be pretty much Kiryu for the entire lineup of the collector's editions, and I have part 4 and 5 coming through the mail, which I might get maybe before Christmas, I believe, if anything. And then of course, as usual, they include the cards. So we have a spoiler, the main antagonist of Yakuza 2, and of course the other supporting character. So again, the cards, like I said, they're pretty good, but again, it's unless you're like a hardcore fan, yeah, this is pretty much just filler. And of course, other than the acrylic standee, it's the soundtrack, and for extra content, they give us a poster. Yeah, so a poster in this $75, I don't know, $80 set. So we have the Majima construction, company. It's like, join the team, we built shit. Not hiring buff dudes and tough guys. And work includes construction, occasional head busting, but we pay pretty well. We welcome employees from all walks of life. No experience required. So yeah, this is basically a little, again, spoiler for Yakuza Kiwami 2, which I haven't played yet. I should definitely go play the first one, since I had started it like many years ago, but I haven't completed the Let's Play since uploading the Yakuza games did take a lot off on me. So yeah, so as you can see, the items in the collector's editions are gonna get much worse, much worse. Okay, so let's put this away real quick. I'll pretty much put it back right now. Just gonna do a yeah, I didn't want to use the tripod this time to record, but this is pretty much a annoying, lazy way to put it. put it to the side real quick. Okay. So as usual, all the limited run Yakuza games come with the monochrome, black and white color, the usual. Oh wow, the game looks. I guess we call it not the spine. The cover seems a little crooked. You can tell like it's not centered correctly. And again, like I said, spoiler alert, if you never played the Yakuza games. Because limit run, and this is basically as most people, I would say most people, but maybe some people claim it's the version 1 of the game. So again, it's fortunate that they decided to use the old format to sell as physical copies. And again, there's no point of buying the games as physical copies unless you can manage to find the original print, like I said, release that came out. The only exception to buy games like from limited run is, of course, like I said, preservation, and of course, if it's a console that you wanted to play on but can't seem to download the game. Yeah, like for example, I could have just bought the Xbox One version, but I don't have an Xbox One to play it on, and besides, it's the, like I said, version 1 version of the game. So looking at it now, unlike the usual limit run, we got the book. It has the character profiles and how to play a game, basic stuff, and you see right here just your generic plain areas in the game, Kamurocho and Sotenbori. Okay. Then after that, there's another comparison. So in reality, hold on, this one. And then here's the original, the old one. It says PS4 console exclusive game, which again was exclusive until it gone on the Xbox. And see, like I said, cover's different, description's different. And then if you look at as before, see, then you got the cover again. It's a little bit better because it shows both Ryuji and Kiryu just staring at each other. So again, it's better than the limited run artwork on the disc. Next, also because it was also pretty much either necessary or unnecessary, that the game also got ported to PS5, an upgrade, along with Kiwami 1 on PS5, and of course the Switch 2. So again, there's, to me, I would say in this best way possible, no point of just buying the limited run version if you just get the original for less. And then see, it has both Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2. This one's much better than the limited run because it has the dragons of Kiryu and Ryuji. And let me see here. This, yeah, it's not too much of a description, so okay. Yeah, so again, what there's no point of playing, just buying the limited run. I mean, unless you want to collect the games, okay. And now we're gonna go to Yakuza 3 Remastered. Originally was released on PS3. Did suffer censorship, especially with some missions being omitted, a couple of lines of dialogue being changed, and as usual, I just decided to open up. Okay, so got part 3's king cover, and of course the cards as usual. I just took it out from the sleeve because I don't want to be holding the phone with one hand and then the sleeves. So we have, again, spoiler, one of the main villains of part 3, and of course Daigo from part 2, who ended up becoming the 6th chairman. Yeah, spoiler alert, in case you never played the game. And the usual as items, acrylic standee, and it tells you to pill. Soundtrack. I'm not really a fan of the soundtrack of part 3, to be honest. A lot of people, Yakuza fans, consider 3 to be the weakest entry in the series, mostly due to the gameplay. Hence why fans also refers to this one as Blockuza, because the enemies have constantly blocking your attacks. And again, this is basically a remaster of the original PS3, but with some of the content being restored, some content just being removed, and of course, the other little thing they give you, pin for one of the batting cages. So the thing is, I looked at all the collector's editions, and yeah, the remaining 3, part 4, 5, and 6 are gonna have pins. So yeah, pretty much the whole entire collector's edition has gotten worse. It's just basically just pointless crap. And if you have heard my rant of Limit Run, or from other people who talk about them, yeah, you can tell that the company charges a lot for crap you don't need. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the items back in real quick, and then let's just take a look at the cover. Okay, so like I said, 3 remaster. We have Kiryu just looking at the sky. In the original Japanese artwork in part 3, he actually has the cigarette in his mouth, but in the, I guess maybe the re-release in the Japanese version, and probably in the maybe I would say like a what call it, the avatar or the icon on the PS4. Like, you can tell that, yeah, the cigarette's not there because Japan is very I would say concerned about smoking, and as usual it's the same kind of format, like how to play the game, and then character profiles. We got Okinawa, and of course Kamurocho again. Well, no, mostly Okinawa, but it does take place in Kamurocho. And then look at the back. Okay, so not too bad. And as for, yeah, because the original, there's no particular one that's released for PS4 other than the remastered collection, which has 3, 4, and 5. I don't want to get the PS3 version because I don't feel like it's necessary. And of course, the cover art's kind of just basically just Kiryu just staring at you, so it's not really that good. And again, this one does come with right here. So we have 3 and 4, like I said, on one disc. And like I said, we gained part 4 and 5 later on, but yeah, either way, like I said. And then, of course, that we're going to be getting Yakuza Kiwami 3 about a few more months. Of course, there's people constantly complaining about the recasting of a few certain characters in the game, and of course the whole protesting of the one voice actor voice Hamazaki. Yeah, I know people are just like wants this guy removed just because of like I said, he was basically like I said, sexual harassing cabaret hostess, and people just want to get this guy out, and then they're just pretty much pointing fingers at Sega and RGG Studios about it, and started having a petition saying, "Oh, we want him removed." Like, okay, like, I mean, to be honest, I mean, like I said, as much as I kind of want to like, okay, side with the fans about this. Again, if they don't want to buy the game, okay, that's their own choice. I'll still buy the Yakuza game even now, since the series has kind of took a bit of a nosedive because of the woke um, crap that's like been going on with like I guess with our media. So yeah, I'm just gonna like I said, just gonna put the thing back to normal. It's like I said, it is a pain in the ass just put this thing back. Not really necessary, just to keep. Or do I put it on top like this? That's easier. Yeah, it's okay. I should have done that in the first place. So, look at it now. We have 3, 2, and yeah, so it's focus. Not okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, so you could pretty much kind of make it out a little bit, but yeah. Once I get 4, 5, and 6, it's gonna be like I said, the complete Dracula Dojimo on the spine. But again, regardless, like I said, this is the series that I do like and respect, but kind of have a bit difficulty trying to agree with or how RGG runs their business right now. But so yeah, anyways, like I said, I was gonna do one more, I guess, trading card unboxing of Lorcana, but I held it off because again, work and family life has kind of gotten in my way, and I got a text message from, like I said, the card store saying that all your graded cards have arrived and you could go pick them up. Like, okay, because there are at least 3 more cards I need to get. Maybe I might show them off in the unboxing video later on, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah, do appreciate you guys watching this video, even though if you're not like a fan of the Yakuza games or limited run in general, I just do want to show off the items. It's just the video kind of needs to be focused a little bit, but whatever. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. All right, bye.